Now, finally, we'll come to a particular equation that is called as Arrhenius equation. Arrhenius, A-R-R-E-H-I, Arrhenius equation, we can say that. So, what is that? Arrhenius equation. See, Arrhenius equation is in the exponential form k is equal to ae to the power minus ea by rt. Now, this we find it out experimentally. We did the experiment and we found it out. It is not in your syllabus. How we got it? Just you have to remember this. K is equal to a. K is the rate constant. A is the frequency factor. Frequency factor means number of collision taking place per second. A stands for. A stands for frequency factor. Mind it. Means number of collision taking place. Which collision? Effective collision taking place per second. Then only the K will get the rate constant. Then the reaction is going to take place. So, in this way, number of collision taking place per second. That is A. A stands for frequency factor. E is the what you can nothing but known as exponential factor. E, small e. EA is the activation energy. You know that it is the excess amount of energy which is required to reach to the threshold level. R is the universal gas constant. In SI unit, the value is 8.314 joules per Kelvin per mole in SI unit. Basically, we will be using SI unit here only because activation energy will be in joules, so we will be using this. Or at the most, we can use it if it is given in calories, it will be 1.98 or 2 calories per degree per mole. We can say that. Clear? And T is the temperature. Got it? In Kelvin, it should be in Kelvin, mind it, not in degree centigrade. If it is given in degree centigrade, you need to convert it into Kelvin. You know how to do. You add 273, you will be converting into Kelvin. You know that. So this one, this formula is in exponential form. It is there. Got it? Now, exponential form, it's not so easy to do. We need to convert in a logarithmic form. Once we convert in logarithmic form, then it becomes easier. Got it? Fine. So out of this, any one will be unknown to you. You need to find that particular one in the numericals. Any one factor will be unknown to you. Now, what I said I will be converting this into the logarithmic form. So k is equal to ae. I am writing it once again, minus ea by rt. Now, taking log both sides or multiplying log both sides. Both sides are multiplying log. What will happen? This will be log k. This will be log a plus log e. Log a into b. Mind it. Log a into b is log a plus log b to the power minus ea by rt. Alright? Now, log a. Alright? Now, here it is. Log a. Now here what I am doing is that one thing I forgot to tell you, that here log to the base e I multiply. Okay, log to the base e, or I can write it as also ln. I can write it also as ln. Mind it, ln. That also I can write. Log to the base e is ln. Clear? Achha. Now here it is. Why it is? Because you will come to know here this particular one. Now here you can see log base e. When the number and the base both are same, then the value is what? 1. Log base 10, how much it is? 1. Log base x, how much it is? 1. Log base a, how much it is? 1. So here it is 1. So 1 to the power minus ea by rt will be what? Minus ea by rt. Isn't it? 1 to the power this, it will be nothing but here this becomes 1. Na? Log base e is how much it is? 1. So in this way 1 to the power minus ea by rt, it becomes minus ea by rt. Fine. Now what I need to do is that I need to convert log base e to log base 10. You know that to convert log e to the log base 10, I have to multiply 2.303. So 2.303 log base 10k. This is your natural log. I converted it into a common log. Got it? Here also 2.303 log base 10a minus ea by rt. Ea by rt. Now I will divide 2.303 throughout. I will divide it, 2.303 throughout, I will divide it. What will happen? You will get this equation, log base 10k is equal to log base 10a minus ea by 2.303 rt. Ea by 2.303 rt. I am dividing, listen here, I am dividing 2.303. So here it cancels, here it cancels, here it is minus ea by 2.303 rt. This is your formula in the logarithmic form. Log base 10k is equal to log base 10a minus Ea by 2.303 RT. Alright. Generally we use this formula to calculate, to do the numericals. Basically we use this formula. Fine. Now next is, if suppose 2 rate constant is given. Now 2 rate constant means 2 temperature, because you know rate constant I have said you already depends upon temperature. If temperature is going to change, rate constant is going to change. Let us say we are having, that is what you can say, temperature one is T1, other is temperature T2. So basically we will be also having the rate constant as K1 and K2. Alright, when the temperature is T1 and T2, the rate constant is also going to change. So log K1 is equal to, is will be how much? That is log A minus Ea by 2.303 RT1. Now remember it, when the temperature is changing, rate constant is changing, but the frequency factor remains the same, it will not change. Number of collisions depends upon what you can say, it depends upon what you can say, the how many molecules are colliding per second, how many molecules. So don't think that if you are increasing the temperature, then the number of molecules which is colliding per second will be more. Alright, might not be. The number of molecules, don't think that yes sir, how it will not be more. You are increasing temperature, kinetic energy increases, so what? Kinetic energy increases, yes. Number of molecules which is colliding, alright, that is the effective collisions. The fraction of molecules which is colliding, that is increasing. But what I am saying, listen carefully, number of molecules colliding per second. Per second, what was the molecules colliding here also, that is, it will remain the same. The number of what you can say, fraction of molecules which was colliding at a particular temperature and the fraction of molecules which is colliding at a higher temperature, that is increasing. Ultimately we can say that. Clear? Try to understand this. Now next is, let us see equation 1. Now log K2 is equal to log A minus Ea by 2.303 RT2. For that reason only I have taken log A as constant, because A does not change. Alright? With the change in temperature, rate constant changes, and R, you know, universal gas constant, that will never change. Alright? Now what will I do? Equation 1 minus equation 2. Log or equation 2 minus equation 1, you can say log K2 minus log K1 is equal to log A minus Ea by 2.303 RT2 minus log A, alright, log A plus minus of minus, it will be plus, you can see it, you will open the bracket, you will get it 2.303 RT1. Alright, this minus this one you will do, you will put a bracket, so minus log A, minus of minus, it becomes plus, I have written plus. So this and this gets cancelled. Log A minus log B, so log A by B, log K2 by K1 is equal to, I will take the positive first, generally that is being done. So Ea by 2.303 R goes common, because this is common. So 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. This is the formula, we get it. When 2 rate constant and 2 temperatures are given, at that time you will be using this particular formula of the Arrhenius equation, and you will calculate which is being unknown to you, which is being unknown. Alright, you will be calculating it. Now, you understood this? So, we'll now understand this particular one, and we'll find a slope. That is, graphically we'll understand it. So, see, you got the equation log K is equal to log A minus Ea by 2.303 RT. Now, let us say I am drawing a graph, that is log K versus 1 by T. It is not T, it is 1 by T, because you see here it is 1 by T. See, 1 by T it is. So 1 by T I have taken it. So here log K is in the y-axis. 1 by T, that means it is your x. 1 by T in the x-axis, no? You can see it here very clearly. 1 by T is your x. That means this is your mx and this is your c. Log A is your c, because A is constant, I said you already. The c, alright, number of collisions per second, that's constant. So this is c, we can say that. And this is your mx. So m is here how much? If 1 by T is your x, m is what? Minus Ea by 2.303 R. That means slope is negative. So what sort of graph you will be getting? This sort of graph, where m is this. The slope is your what? Negative. In this way you can also calculate the slope. So when this, in the numericals you will be getting it, it will be asked to calculate the slope from the graph. So what is the formula you are going to use it? M is equal to minus Ea by 2.303 R. Alright. So understood this particular one, Arrhenius equation, how to do, how you are going to calculate the slope and all those things I've explained it. Thank you.